And welcome to the Los Alamitos Racing Report as we conclude another week of quarter horse and thoroughbred racing with a 9-race program here on Sunday, highlighted by 3 trials for the Los Alamitos claiming futurity for 2-year-olds. Those trials going as races 7, 8, and 9. We started this futurity several years ago, quite a unique concept where horsemen can pay $12,500 at the claiming box to claim one of the horses out of the trials and then have that horse in the finals 3 weeks later. And the finals of the Los Alamitos claiming futurity this year will have a purse of more than $61,000. So for a $12,500 claim, the horsemen can get more than double their money if they're lucky enough to pick the right horse out of the trials and come back and win in the finals. Again, we'll have 3 trials here on Sunday for that claiming futurity going as races 7, 8, and 9. And our first post on Sunday for the 9-race program will be at 5:35. We're talking about 9 races. That's what we have to bring you from this past Saturday. Now, we had some promising 2-year-old first-time starters going postward in races 4 and 8. Amira Diva, the 7-5 morning line favorite in race number 8, tore up the track in that 12-10 gate drill, and Handy Manning with a 12-flat gate drill in race number 4 appeared to be the one to beat on paper. But we have races to get to before that. Let's get right to the action. In race number 1, thoroughbreds kicked off the card, and here is the horses that went to the post. Race number 1 here on Saturday night featured thoroughbreds going 4 1/2 furlongs. Maiden fillies and mares are in for a claiming tag of $3,500. Scratch number 4, Bells on Her Toes. Number 6, Kitsy, who broke slow in 5th in the debut as a favorite here 1 week ago. The morning line favorite under jockey Ramon Goosey. And among the top contenders is number 8, Moonlight Classic, putting on the blinkers for the first time for trainer Jose Marino. Here's the call of Saturday's first race. And away they go. And the one showing the best speed is Memo to Mangi. Also right there is Elegant Secrets being sent through from between horses. And Moonlight Classic forced to run 3 horses wide on the outside. Kitsy came away 2.5 lengths, running back and forth from down along the inside. Comes Lady 180, joined by Estevo. And the early trailer is Distorted Honey. On towards the quarter pole going Moonlight Classic, still 3 horses wide on the outside. Memo to Maggie and Elegant Secret between horses. Kitsy's in the perfect spot for Ramon Goosey, just a length back and forth. And Kitsy's now being asked to pick it up. And from down along the inside comes Estevo. Looks like any one of 5 can win. Rallying very wide now as Kitsy's forced to run 4 horses wide on the outside as Memo to Maggie continues to hug the rail from down along the inside. Kitsy's now lugging out Elegant Secret and Moonlight Classic as Kitsy had to go the long way and Memo to Maggie has the advantage. Distorted Honey's closing in fast. Memo to Maggie. Here's Distorted Honey. Memo to Maggie wins it over Distorted Honey and Moonlight Classic, and Kitsy has to settle for 4th. Well, the pace complexion changed after the expected leader Estevo broke slow. Memo to Maggie wound up controlling the pace inside of Elegant Secret and Moonlight Classic around the far turn. Kitsy swung outside but lost her punch. Big run from Distorted Honey along the inside, but can't catch Memo to Maggie, who had the advantage. And Memo to Maggie coming home for the victory. Moonlight Classic 3 wide around the far turn has to settle for 3rd, and Kitsy got 4th. Memo to Maggie was coming off a prior second place finish from off the pace and gets the front running victory for owner William Eckme, trainer Jerry Wallace II, and apprentice rider Devin Torres. Final time for the 4 1/2 furlongs, 52.93. Memo to Maggie paid $8.40 as the 3rd betting choice. The $1 superfecta worth $322.70. Here's how the thoroughbred fillies and mares finished in race number 1. On to race number 2 from Saturday. We have quarter horse maiden 2-year-olds in for a claiming tag of $8,000 going 300 yards and 7 go to the gate. The 4-5 favorite coming off a 4th place finish in a trial for the kindergarten futurity is number 7 Cloudy Dasher, and the 2-1 second choice dropping in class and making his first start as a gelding is number 3 Corona Berry 2. Let's see how the 2-year-olds ran in race number 2. And away they go. And Cloudy Dasher got off to a good start to the extreme outside. Mini-Me from down along the inside, and Cousin Don. And now Corona Berry 2 begins to rally on, but Cloudy Dasher got a big jump in the field, and Cloudy Dasher is full of run. Cloudy Dasher coming home easily. Tight photo for 2nd, maybe to Corona Berry 2, just ahead of Cousin Donna. Paint Me Chrome and Mini-Me in a photo for 4th. Well, Juan Andrade takes advantage of the outside post with Cloudy Dasher off to a clean start. Corona Berry 2 veered in to get bumped hard at the start and dropped back early. Cousin Donna was out near the lead, and Corona for Jay, the one who was off poorly and bumped out of contention. Then Cloudy Dasher starts to lug inward but is clear with the 16th to go, and the filly coming home to a convincing win. The photo for 2nd to the first-time starter Cousin Donna, a nose in front of a fast-closing Corona Berry 2. Paint Me Chrome was 4th. Cloudy Dasher getting the class-dropping victory for owner J. Francisco Diaz, trainer Lindolfo Diaz, and jockey Juan Andrade. Cloudy Dasher is a 2-year-old filly bred in California by Jose Flores and J. Francisco Diaz by T.R. Dasher out of Cloudy Cartel. Time for the 300 yards, 15.93. Cloudy Dasher, 3.80 as the prohibitive favorite. Superfecta for $1 paid $113.80. Here's how the 2-year-old quarter horses finished in race number 2. Here we go with the third race from Saturday. Back to the thoroughbreds, going 4 1/2 furlongs. 3-year-olds and upward in for a tag at 2,500. 6 going to the gate. The morning line favorite is number 6, Wiley and Wyatt, claimed by trainer Keith Craigmile off a good second-place finish last time out. And among the top contenders, 2 of the speedsters, number 1, Brother Ernie, and number 4, Serious Form. Time now for the call of race 3. And away they go. Came way to a perfect start, as Serious Form showing the best speed, and Brother Ernie tried to shift in soon after the start. Wiley and Wyatt's right with the leaders as well. Rain Gear is settling back a length and a half off the lead, and 2 lengths in front of All My Chips, who's 3 in front of Strong Suggestion. On towards the quarter pole they go in the speed duel developing between Brother Ernie and Serious Form. And here's Wiley and Wyatt, strong for Cheryl Charlton, and Wiley and Wyatt making an early 3-wide move. Rain Gear has run right behind those horses, so does All My Chips, who's behind a tiring Brother Ernie, and the one who trails the field continues to be Strong Suggestion. But Wiley and Wyatt raging with run as they come on to the head of the stretch, and Wiley and Wyatt's now put away Serious Form, and Wiley and Wyatt a length and a half in front. Serious Form's trying to battle back on. In between horses is All My Chips, but Wiley and Wyatt got the trip everybody thought Wiley and Wyatt would, coming home to a 2-length win here. Over Serious Form, on for third will be Strong Suggestion, All My Chips fourth. Perfect trip here for the favorite. Wiley and Wyatt was just off the flank of the 2 pace setters, Brother Ernie and Serious Form. Serious Form got the best of Brother Ernie nearing the 3/16 ball, but then Wiley and Wyatt goes by Serious Form and pulls clear the final 1/16 of a mile. A late run along the inside for Strong Suggestion to get third, and All My Chips was fourth. Wiley and Wyatt has now won 9 out of 30 starts. Owned by Mike Flory, trained by Keith Craigmile, ridden by Cheryl Charlton. Good time here for the 4 1/2 furlongs at 50.90. Wiley and Wyatt returning $3.60 for the victory, and the $1 superfecta paid $61.70. Here's how the thoroughbreds finished in race number 3. Race number 4 on Saturday is for maiden 2-year-olds going 300 yards. A field of 10 reduced to a field of 8 after 2 scratches of number 9, Walk in Faith, and number 10, Luigi Vendetta. The 8-5 favorite off a terrific 12-flag gate drill is number 1, Handy Manny. At odds of 2-1, number 7, El Pretty Boy, coming out of the trials for the kindergarten futurity. And Unchangeable, who also posted a very strong 12-flag gate drill, is the 9-2 third choice. Let's see how the 2-year-olds ran in race number 4. And away they go. Unchangeable started off beautifully from the middle part of the track, and El Pretty Boy. Here's Handy Mandy from down along the inside. To the extreme outside comes Jagger, but Eddie Garcia is sitting on a Cadillac here. Unchangeable, very, very impressive. Finishing second, Jagger, Hot to Go was third. And a photo between Fly Loose and El Pretty Boy for fourth. Well, an eye-catching debut for Unchangeable. Got off to a perfect start under the all-time leading jockey, Eddie Garcia. Handy Mandy lugged in badly for the first 100 yards, never got involved. Feel and Fly extremely fractious before the start to lose his best chance, but it wouldn't have mattered the way Unchangeable is striding out here like a horse with a stakes future, coming home to a daylight victory. Good effort from Jagger on the outside to outfinish Hot to Go, and El Pretty Boy has to settle for fourth. Unchangeable is owned by Ronnie Keller and Ron Brooks, trained by Rafael Orozco, and the winning rider, he was aboard for both of the workouts, Eddie Garcia. Unchangeable's a 2-year-old gelding bred in California by Ed Allred, is by Stel Corona out of Hard Lining. Winning time for the 300 yards, a good one for a 2-year-old debut runner, 15:41. Unchangeable pays $11 for the victory. The superfecta for $1 paid $1,277.20, and a good early pick 4 pool of more than $124,000 and a return of $156.10. Here's how the 2-year-olds finished in race number 4. More racing action to bring you from Saturday night. We have a 9-race program, meaning we still have races 5 through 9 coming up. In addition, we'll have a couple of quick tips for Sunday. Those horses to watch coming up after this first commercial timeout.
Attention, wiener dogs wanted. Los Alamitos Racecourse is looking for a few good wiener dogs to participate in the 18th annual Wiener Schnitzel Wiener Nationals, to be held on Saturday, July 20th, with proceeds benefiting the Seal Beach Animal Care Center. The winning dachshund will win $1,000 in cash prizes, a trophy, and a doghouse in the shape of a Wiener Schnitzel restaurant. Please send a letter via mail or email with a picture of your dachshund and why your dog should be in the Wiener Nationals. For more information, visit the track's website at losalamitos.com.
Here we go with a few horses to watch for the 9-race program here on Sunday. We'll kick off the activity at 5:35. I'll take a look at 2 horses going postward in the late pick 4 sequence in races 6 and 9. 3 of those races are trials for the Los Alamitos claiming futurity, but one of the races which is not a trial is race number 6. I like the chances of the first-time starter number 3, Walk in Faith, who's the 5-2 second choice in the morning line to get the job done. The Jose Flores Cruz Mendez combination's been on fire here the past month, and Walk in Faith showed enough ability in both drills to be able to win first time out. The last drill better than looked for Walk in Faith, who broke about a half length slow, shifted inward early, then accelerated nicely midway. It was under a pretty good hold at the wire, could have gone quicker and still put up that time of 12:40. The horse that Walk in Faith is going to have to beat is the morning line favorite, the number 4 horse Secret Lips, who ran second in the debut, but was a pretty big long shot based off some average drills before that. And the fact that Secret Lips got very fractious in the gate before the start concerns me a bit. That's why I'll give the first-time starter the advantage here. Number 3, Walk in Faith, off 2 drills, good enough to win at first asking. We'll go on to race number 9, which is the 3rd trial for the Los Alamitos claiming futurity, and gelded since a 6th-place debut against much better is the number 6 horse Mozilla. I love the switch in post positions from post 3 to post number 6. Mozilla never really leveled until crossing the wire of that first start when lugging inward early, and still galloped out with some interest. The runner-up in that race, Trace Piscato, came back to break the maiden easily. Nobody of that quality here for Mozilla to beat, and now switching to post position number 6 and getting another 50 yards should be the answer for a win here in the finale for the number 6 horse Mozilla. Those are my 2 horses to watch here for Sunday. We'll go back to race number 6 with number 3 Walk in Faith, race number 9 with number 6 Mozilla. Back to the races here on Saturday to race number 5. Thoroughbreds are running 4 1/2 furlongs, 3-year-olds and upward in for a claiming tag of 2,500 with the field of 6 going to the gate. The morning line favorite is number 1 Lucky Oli, dropping in class with the hot riding Alex Jimenez aboard. The Invader from Golden Gate, who's been showing speed, number 3 Lincoln Launch, and number 5 Julie Runner among the top contenders. Time now for the call of Saturday night's 5th race. And away they go, and the one who broke in the air, left the rider in the gate, was Lowe's in the Flow. Well behind the field, Lowe's in the Flow lost the rider. In the meantime, Lucky Oli came away running on top, and also right there from between horses comes Heliumark, Lincoln Launch, and to the extreme outside is July Runner and Willing Warrior. They make the way on past the 3/8 pole, and Lucky Oli made an easy lead for Alex Jimenez, opened up 1.5 lengths, being tracked by Heliumark and July Runner, but the one who's moving nicely along the inside is Willing Warrior. Is going to need racing rim, but Willing Warrior has a lot of run. Another gap of 2 lengths back to Lincoln Launch, and heading to the head of the stretch and down along the inside is Lucky Oli, July Runner, but Willing Warrior practically running over the heels of horses, has absolutely nowhere to run. Now the inside's going to open up for Willing Warrior. In the meantime, July Runner got first run though, and July Runner now Willing Warrior closing in fast, and so is the loose horse, but it's going to be July Runner, Willing Warrior, and July Runner wins it over Willing Warrior and Lincoln Launch, and back and forth will be Heliumark. Well, Ramon Goosey in the right spot at the right time at the head of the stretch, while Efren Hernandez was desperately looking for room along the inside with Willing Warrior, allowing July Runner to get the jump. Then Willing Warrior rallies on gamely, but can't catch July Runner here in the final strides. A late run from Lincoln Launch to get third, and Heliumark fourth. Lowe's in the Flow, the one who broke in the air, and unseated jockey Vinny Bednar at the start. Bednar was okay, and Lowe's in the Flow is considered a starter. The winner's circle ceremony going for number 5, July Runner, owned by Felipe Carlos, trained by Charles Treese, and handled by the meet's leading rider, Ramon Goosey. Final time for the 4 1/2 furlongs, 52:20. July Runner returning $5 for the victory. The $1 superfecta worth $188.70. The $1 pick 3 that began back on race number 3 paid $65.70. Here's a recap of race 5. Here we go with the 6th race on Saturday, also for thoroughbreds, this time fillies and mares, in for a claiming tag of 2,500. 6 go to the gate. A winner in 3 of her last 4 starts, but idle since early March is number 2, Savvy Secret, bet down as the 2-5 favorite. First off the claim for trainer Charles Treese, and a good third in her last outing. Number 5, Little Dish, the 3-1 second choice. Here's the call of race number 6. And away they go. And Cat's Daily Dictation is the one showing the best speed with Little Dish, and now Savvy Secrets coming through from between horses with Dixie Hawks. From down along the inside is Sola Contessa, and Step into the extreme outside. On past the 3/8 pole they go on Cat's Daily Dictation. Little Dish, though, going beautifully to her outside, and Savvy Secrets another 2 lengths back as Alex Jimenez now taking Savvy Secret to the outside. A length and a half back to Solo Contessa, being followed by Dixie Hawks, and the one who trails is Steppen. And it's Cat's Daily Dictation, a neck in front from Little Dish, and now Savvy Secret's on the move, and Savvy Secret's looming in boldly to the extreme outside as they come on to the head of the stretch, but Cat's Daily Dictation hasn't given up the ghost yet. Little Dish assumes a short lead, and Savvy Secret to the extreme outside, but it's Little Dish who's going better at this point than Savvy Secret, and Little Dish and Vinny Bednar are coming home to a game win here. Little Dish almost a length in front of Savvy Secret. Dixie Hawks got third, Cat's Daily Dictation fourth. No doubt the recent racing helped Little Dish over Savvy Secret, who'd been idle for about 10 weeks, as Little Dish was able to attack Cat's Daily Dictation for the lead around the far turn and get clear nearing the 16th pole, and then Savvy Secret, who looped 3 wide at the head of the stretch, can't get by Little Dish but still runs gamely for second. Dixie Hawks rallies on in the closing strides to catch Cat's Daily Dictation for third. First off the claim for owner-trainer Charles Treese is Little Dish, and the winning rider Vinny Bednar. Winning time is 52.12 for the 4 1/2 furlongs. Little Dish paying $8 as the second betting choice. And this $1 pick 3 that begin back on race number 4, 5, 5, and 5. All 5s in the pick 3 paid $69.10. Here's how the fillies and mares finished in race number 6. Race 7 on Saturday is our final thoroughbred race of the night on the 9-race program. This time we have fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upward running for a claiming tag of 2,500, 6 going to the gate. In search of her third consecutive victory is the morning line favorite number 1, Lake Osceola. And among the top contenders are 2 of the class droppers, number 2, Swift Storm, and number 4, Jennifer Dahl. And away they go. And Swift Storm's the one showing the best speed, and 2 the top is also being sent along with Tanning at the Beach and Jennifer Dahl. Lake Osceola is going to have to come from off the pace, and she's 3 lengths off of 2 the top, and the one who trails the field is Our Little Kitty. And Devin Torres has 2 the top out here going along quickly, and 2 the top's now 4 lengths in front from Swift Storm. Lake Osceola, Jennifer Dahl, but trying to make up ground to the outside, but 2 the top is still well clear as they make the way past the quarter pole. Tanning at the Beach is running back 7.5 lengths off the lead, and 3 more lengths back to Our Little Kitty, but is still 2 the top, coming home strongly as they come onto the head of the stretch, but now beginning to shorten stride, and Swift Storm's on the move. Lake Osceola and Jennifer Dahl, 2 the tops, desperate for the finish line. Here's Lake Osceola. Swift Storm from down along the inside is Lake Osceola. Swift Storm's going to try to catch Lake Osceola, but Lake Osceola has the advantage. A length in front of Swift Storm. Finishing back in third will be Jennifer Dahl, and fourth, Tanning at the Beach. Well, as fast as she ran to that opening quarter of 21.18, it was only a matter of time until 2 the top hits the brakes at the head of the stretch. She really shortened stride, and Lake Osceola was in the perfect spot, and so was Swift Storm. But Lake Osceola in the clear on the outside with the 16th to go, coming home to about a length win over Swift Storm, who rallied along the inside, with Jennifer Dahl back in third and Tanning at the Beach fourth. 3 straight wins for Lake Osceola, owned by John Orlandini, Dan Ray, and Charles Treese. Training triple for Charles Treese here on Saturday, and a riding double for Ramon Gussi. Final time 51.64 as Lake Osceola returns 340. Superfecta for $1 paid $63.80. $1 pick 3 that begin on race number 5, $54.80. Here's how the thoroughbred fillies and mares finished in race number 7. We're down to the final 2 races here from Saturday. Races 8 and 9. We'll have a field of 6 promising 2-year-olds going 300 yards in race number 8. Coming up after our next commercial break.
Looking for Los Alamitos racing information? You need not look any further than losalamitos.com. Get all the latest racing news, all the stats, all the insider information, plus Ed Burgart's free handicapping tip sheet, free Los Alamitos pocket program with the morning line, program subscriptions, workout sheets, complete stats on all breeds, condition books, and much more. It's all just a click away at losalamitos.com. Great information was never this easy.
Back to the races here on Saturday. To race number 8 as maiden 2-year-old fillies go 300 yards. A field of 8 was reduced to a field of 6 after the early scratch of number 5 San Diego. Number 6 I'm a Blue Dasher got very fractious before the start and was a late scratch. off a terrific 12-10 gate drill. Number 8, Amira Diva, the 4-5 favorite, and a strong runner-up in her debut. Number 3, Khaleesi, as the 7-5 second choice. And away they go. And Amira Diva absolutely flew out of the gate. Khaleesi down along the inside comes Fearless Fire, but here is Amira Diva putting on quite an exhibition out here. And Amira Diva had one of the best workouts of the year. And take a look at Amira Diva crushed the field, 2 in front of Khaleesi. Back in third, Fearless Fire, and fourth, Shadasha. But a huge effort here from Amira Diva. Well, two two-year-old races here on Saturday night, and 2 very promising first-time starting winners. First, we had Unchangeable. Now Amira Diva flew out of the gate under Cruz Mendez, and take a look at the beautiful stride on this filly. Final 16th of a mile in hand, and appears headed to a promising future. Khaleesi runs well again, but has to settle for second ahead of Fearless Fire. Shadasha was back in fourth. Amira Diva gets the win for owner Felix A. Gonzalez, trainer Jose Antonio Marino, and the meets leading jockey Cruz Mendez. Amira Diva is a 2-year-old filly bred in California by Jose Luis Gonzalez by Foose out of Amir Classic. Here's the time for the 300 yards at 15:55. Amira Diva paid $3.60, and the superfecta for $1 paid $27.80. Here's how the 2-year-olds finished in race number 8. The finale on Saturday is race number 9 as maidens 3 and 4-year-olds in for a claiming tag of 5,000 go 300 yards. A field of 7 in a pretty wide open betting affair. The morning line favorite is number 6, Tell Her I'm Fast, who's winless in 11 starts, but has been no worse than 4th the last 6 times out. Number 7, Mad Effort, and number 4, Paulina's Prayer among the top contenders. And away they go. And Tell Her I'm Fast is the one who came away the best, with Royal Wonder's Choice trying to rally on from between horses. To the extreme outside comes Mad Effort, but it's Royal Wonder's Choice and Gary Bogue, and Royal's Wonder's Choice full of run to a no-photo win here. Coming on for second, very tight between Paulina's Prayer and Mad Effort, and Nose Bob for second, with Tell Her I'm Fast fourth. Despite an awkward start when getting bumped, Royal Wonder's Choice accelerates nicely here midway to open up a clear lead. And Royal Wonder's Choice headed to a nice win here, the final 16th of a mile. The big question, who's going to finish second? The 3-way photo for second to Paulina's Prayer. Tell Her I'm Fast nosing out Mad Effort, who had to settle for fourth. Royal Wonder's Choice was dropping in class to get the victory for owner Carlos Cervantes, trainer Antonio Soto, and jockey Gary Bogue. Royal Wonder's Choice, a 3-year-old gelding bred in California by a Regal Choice Incorporated, by Royalty's Choice out of Significant Lady. Final time for the 300 yards, 15:60. Royal Wonder's Choice paying $13 for the mild upset win. $1 superfecta worth $112.40. A late pick 4 pool of more than $95,000. The return $123.90. And one ticket at 6 out of 6 in the pick 6, $3,388.80. Here's how the quarter horses finished in race number 9. We'll be back with a quick recap of the racing action from Los Alamitos and show you the claims we had from Saturday night after our last commercial break.
Visit the Los Alamitos gift shop for exclusive Los Alamitos Racecourse logo merchandise featuring newly designed hats, jackets, golf shirts, accessories, and more. Great quality, beautiful and stylish designs, low prices. The Los Alamitos gift shop is located just past the grandstand entrance. We're open Friday through Sunday. Our friendly staff look forward to your visit, or shop with us online at losalamitos.com.
We saw 2 terrific 2-year-old debut runners here on Saturday night. Our congratulations going out to the connections of Unchangeable and Amira Diva. Both appear to have promising futures based off those daylight victories in races 4 and 8. Well, racing action now resumes with a 9-race program here on Sunday, highlighted by 3 trials for the Los Alamitos claiming futurity for the 2-year-olds, going as races 7, 8, and 9. And first post here for the racing action on Sunday will be at 5:35. Well, time now for the claims we have from the earlier races on Saturday night.